Hello everyone, welcome to Food Review UK. My name's MJ. Will the Cadbury Dairy Milk and More Caramel Nut Crunch be better than the other flavour that I can't even show you what it is because it's currently holding some cubes of jelly that I had to spit out. But that one. It's like a wafer praline one. This one is the second flavour. It's available from Iceland. We got it from Iceland Food Warehouse. I can't remember how much it was, I'm afraid. But it is described as milk chocolate with creamy toffee filling, a caramel layer, and chopped hazelnuts. God, this sounds so boring to me. This sounds so boring. I'm dead at the thought of eating this because it's just like, pull the other one, Cadbury. Can we please do something more interesting? Nestle Ventura, 30 years ago, were dropping chew bars, bubblegum chew bars covered in milk chocolate. A bubblegum flavoured chew covered in milk chocolate, and they're incredible. And we are somehow in 2024, and the most interesting thing that Dairy Milk, Cadbury, can come up with is caramel and nuts. Fuck it. Pull the other one with a... And by the way, actually, do you know what? Let me be very clear. If this bar was filled with caramel and nuts, do you know what? I think it is bloody amazing. But it is the 25% creamy toffee filling that I already know this bar is going to have the shittest texture in history. And you may think, cool, he's being really, he's judging it before he's eating it. And also, he's just being really mean about Cadbury. Yeah, goddamn right. I did a sort of mini documentary about Cadbury a few years ago. You can check it out on the channel. Search Cadbury or search, I think I called it something like How Kraft Ruined Cadbury. Something like that. Cadbury, their recipe has gone to shit. And I just think, yeah, well, anyway. There are 3 blocks in a row on this bar, and it's a 200 gram bar. That's actually 20 grams more than the praline version of this. Let's give it a go. I'll bite into it and then I'll show you the innards. Oh, wow. There you go. Oh, man. Ooh. Okay, so... Oh, what a shame. What a shame this is. That caramel layer is just like Cadbury caramel. God, that caramel layer is great. Okay. So, I see what we're dealing with. I actually prefer the flavour of this than to the praline one. And I have one more little bite. You can see a little bit of everything there, actually. The caramel, the cream. Okay. So. This is an unedited video. Okay. I actually like this bar more than I thought I would. So, have a little sip. Okay, so, right guys. There's some problems that it shares with the praline wafer bar version. And that is this toffee cream filling, the cheap portion of this bar. I mean, the chocolate itself is cheap enough. It's already a worsening recipe of Cadbury dairy milk. Yeah, I really like it in some forms. I said this in the other video, but some of my favourite bars are like a Cadbury caramel bar, Cadbury Whisper Gold. Even the Whisper I like the Easter eggs. So there's certain formats where I think it's very dependent on the texture as well, where I really enjoy dairy milk. In this bar, it couples it with this really cheap tasting cream, exactly the same as the other one. And that's the element that in this that I don't like. In fact, the toffee cream in this also tastes really artificial. It's a very artificial tasting toffee, and that flavour of that bit is not good. However, The flavour of the chocolate combined with the little pieces of nuts, those little hazelnut pieces, and the caramel tastes really good together, especially when you get a nice big chunk of nut and you really taste the hazelnut, because it is hazelnut, so it's a genuine hazelnut flavour. That tastes really good. These bars should have been combined. You take the wafer, I'm trying to make sure these jelly cubes don't fall off. You take the wafer from the praline one and the caramel and the nuts from that one. Oh, mate, you'd have a really good bar. As it stands, the cheap cream ruins both of these, in my opinion. That being said, I do actually overall prefer the flavour of this one, the caramel nut crunch. All of that being said, I still think it's a really boring flavour combination. And I do wish that Cadbury would do something more interesting. 10 years ago, we had Marvellous Creations cola, pretzel gummies. 9 years ago, we had a banana Crispies version. Really interesting flavours. They were some of my favourite bars. And here we are in 2024 with praline and a caramel nut. It's completely voided. It lacks any innovation. That being said, this one is at least nice. I give it a 3 stars. Yeah, God. Just how many times are we going to have to go through these boring, same flavours in different formats from Cadbury? I don't know. I'd be really interested to hear what your thoughts are on this. Let me know in the comments below, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.